Well, that's happening on the side of the screen. Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode here on Ryker Craft Series 4. In today's episode, I'm going to be trying to avoid this dreadful conflict. I'm going to go through the storage room that I'm unable to avoid the conflict. I'm going to take you through the storage room, and then we are going to be building an automatic sugarcane / bamboo farm. I don't have bamboo, so it'll just be sugarcane at the moment. So, well, they've taken to the skies. Coming down here, as you can see, we've got this nice entrance with... Oh, they've started using actual weapons. I'm going to put my chest plate on. Oh, there we go. Lovely. Do you think he wants his stuff saving, or... Are you in VC with him? Go over to the chest. Oh, okay. I'll just have chests, I guess. There is a chest. You can already see a sneak peek of the map there, guys. But this is the entrance hallway. I made it look nice with glowstone, some chiseled smooth deep slate, and some chiseled deep slate. I don't know what it's actually called. I just said those. Oh, 10 skulk sensors. How unusual. We come in here. Look at that ceiling. But first, look at this. This is the entrance. Oh, I'm still picking up stuff. This is wonderful. As you can see, I've got most of the item frames filled. There are still a couple. I think there's 20 chests that I'm yet to assign. Over here we've got armor, weapons, tools. We've got stone, wood, all the amethyst geared stuff. Got obby, utility items, empty chests up there. We've got dripstone, sand, quartz, etc. And then coming upstairs, we've basically got the same with all of these items around here. It's a nice little place. I've not actually got the wool in order yet in these frames. It's still just white wool. And we've got all of our valuables in this little section here. So if we go down here, look at this map. This is beautiful. I still need to make a massive "you are here" in the sky. Well, that's his problem. But yeah, this is our map. You are here. There you go. And on to today's episode. After we admire this beautiful ceiling, which took me ages to make, by the way, getting the amethyst, getting all that crying obby took me about half an hour in itself. So yeah, that was fun. But other than that, let's get on with the episode. So in here, I spent 90 minutes digging this out earlier with my pickaxe. This is going to be where I set up the farms. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to place some torches down here. I'm going to start on this side, and I will move over to the other side, probably off screen building that side, because it's just going to be the same process. So what we're going to want to do is we're going to start by placing stairs. We're going to place stairs like this all the way along. Now, I've designed this to be 32 blocks long. So, hopefully, I should have enough. Okay, that's great. Don't know why I'm doing this side, even though I said I'm only doing one side. So, yeah. This is happening now. You're seeing both sides be created simultaneously. The next thing we're going to want to do is grab dirt. I didn't grab dirt. And I'm now realising I've done that all wrong. I'm going to mine all this back out and I'll come back to you guys in a second. Alright, now the first thing we're going to do is we're going to grab ourselves some slabs, which I haven't made yet. 42 should be enough. And I'm just going to fill in this little bit here. coming in from the area. I'll make this little hallway area off screen because I just want to get this tutorial done. And then I'm going to go back to using nether brick for this area here. And I'm going to come back to you. Actually, no, I'm not doing this. I've got a better idea. And I'll come back to you once I've got this floor done. Alright, now I've got this floor in with a lovely shroom-like line down the middle. Let's actually go ahead and put these stairs in on each side. Alright, now we've got our path in and our stairs the correct way up. It's genuinely been 5 minutes since the last cut. We are going to add ourselves some dirt along this line and not do that. This is where our stuff is going to grow, except we want it to actually place. No, I said I want it to actually place. Nope. Okay. This server is so laggy, and it's totally not to do with my mob farm. At all. That's not even a factor. Right? No. Got some non-copyright music discs going on right now. It's brilliant. Oh my god, if you play Pig Step, I will get out my ender chest and play it again. And by that I mean the Pig Step that I stole from you. So, now we've got that, the next thing we want to do is have a solid block. So I'm just going to get some stone. Alright then, the next thing we're going to want to grab is some redstone. I'll just grab that much. I forgot to actually transfer it to my inventory. There we go. And, oh good, that's all the iron I have? No, I've got a load in here. That'll do. Need some of those as well. And then I need 60 pistons. You need 1 piston for every tile you're doing. I say this every time, this is completely tileable. The amount of resources depends on how long you want to make it. Mine's 30 long on each side, so I need 30 things. So I need pistons. What am I short on? Wood, I think. I'll get some more cobble and some more wood, because that'll be where I'm falling short. Alright, I need to make 31 of them. Alright, and there's... Gosh, I need to... There's 60. Alright, and now I will put away the iron and grab some more redstone. No, I've got enough redstone. No, I've not got enough redstone. I need another one of those. Put away the iron though, don't need that anymore. And I just realised I need more redstone, so I'm just going to grab that many. And then I need some quartz as well, which is downstairs. Because I need to make a load of observers. 60 of them. What am I short on? Cobble. Okay, that's doable. I can deal with a shortage of cobble. Got plenty of cobble. Alright, why are you there? 32. And then what am I short on? More cobble, my goodness. This is how to go through your cobblestone, a visual guide. Just make 60 observers. What's that? There we go. And now to put this away and get back into that ring. Alright, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to place pistons all the way along this side on the second block up. Like that. Don't put it on the edge because it'll be really annoying and you just waste pistons. I have a feeling I may have done this on the other side. No, I'm fine. I actually thought about it. Behind this, we are then going to do something. I don't know, I can't remember. Let me think. Alright, once you've got those down, you're going to want to have some blocks behind so that you can place this way. And then you're just going to place observers facing forwards all the way along on both sides. Once you've got these along the back, you want to go back behind them and place a load of blocks, solid blocks along here. Solid blocks, I recommend stone. It's just the easiest, and sometimes Mojang messes with solid blocks, but they never mess with stone. Once you've got these in, you're going to want to place redstone along every single one of these that you have here on both layers. And then you're going to place even more solid blocks behind the observers. And you're not going to run out of cobblestone. Just like that. And now you can see whenever a plant would grow to 3 blocks tall, this would happen. And it would send a pulse along a substantial portion of it. Now, obviously, redstone does have a range, and it's not going to go all the way along, but you've got plants growing all the way along and observers all the way along. So as soon as one of them reaches the top, it's going to cut all of them. And same for bamboo. I'm going to repeat this process on the other side now. I'll be back to you after the cut. Okay, now that we've got that all sorted, it's time to get our... Let's start with the sugarcane side. Raptor's out now getting me some bamboo, so we'll be able to do that in a minute. But for the sugarcane, obviously it needs to be next to a water source, which is why we have created these wonderful stairs, because I'm going to make an infinite water source here. And then we will be able to fill in every single one of those so that we can actually grow sugarcane down there, which will be wonderful. So I'm now going to fill in every single one of these stairs with water. Please make sure that your stairs are this way up, otherwise the water will flow down and ruin the rail system that we're going to make in a minute. Okay, we've got our water in here, and I've also given it a nice trim of spruce logs. The next thing we're going to want to do is we're going to come up here and grab our sugarcane. And we're going to plant sugarcane on every single one of these and hope the server doesn't lag. Oh, it's lagging. Great. I think I only missed 2. And now that has begun growing. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grab some glass and I'm going to encase this all the way along. Alright, and that's the farm itself done. Now I'm going to work on the collection system, which is going to run below. So the first thing I'm going to need for that is more blocks so that I can place the rail system on it. I'm also now going to fix this because this is annoying. For this you are going to want powered rails and normal rails as well. You're going to need some hoppers, a minecart with a hopper in it, and some chests. So I'm going to get those resources now and I'll come back to you when I have them. Alright, and I have got all the resources that I should need. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to be placing down these redstone torches. This is where the redstone rails are going to be placed. Powered rails, sorry. I'm sorry for my awful language there. And I'm going to place down these rails now. Why do they always place sideways to the way I want them to go? Doesn't matter which way I go, it's always the wrong way. Well, that's the wrong place. Actually, I'm going to double power this one, and that can go that way. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to hope that this didn't screw up anything as I add these I can't get through. Now, I am slightly worried that this hopper is going to be locked. It is in fact locked. That is wonderful. I'm just going to move this over by one. Do not place your redstone source next to a hopper. It will lock the hopper and the hopper will not work. Not an advisable move. So that will be fine. If I then go ahead and place the powered rail there. Hopefully this hopper should now not be locked as it goes into there. I will just test with this. Wonderful, it's flowing. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cover the rest of this in rails. Just like this. I am going to make all of these double railed actually. Got the rails too, I might as well. Now some of you might say I'm off the rails for this, but that would be a really bad pun to make. So, you know. And the final thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put down the minecart with a hopper. And that's going to go back and forth. Now, if you don't know, minecarts with hoppers can pick up items through solid blocks, whereas normal hoppers can only do it through slabs. So this is going to pick up all of the dropped items which fall on top of the dirt, and then they are going to be deposited into these two hoppers, which will then go through into this chest. And just like that, Raptor Boy has gone. Lovely. And once you have this collection system in place, it should hopefully be picking up all of your things, and that is your farm done. You can do the exact same thing on this side for bamboo. I'm going to do that off screen though because I can't be bothered to do that on screen and there's only 3 minutes left of the video. So I'm going to end it early. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Make sure to leave a like down below. Next episode we'll probably be doing archaeology with Raptor. So I will see you all then.